There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with a medal like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Lillard passes to MP. Shoots from 12. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Allen, the pass to Hunter. Back to Allen, to the inside. Mitchell, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's MP. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Pass to MP. That one is off. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Here's Hunter. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. MP scanning the floor. Lopez against Mobley. Kicks it out to MP. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Hunter. Back to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
From the moment he stepped between the lines as an NBA player, you knew Kyle Kuzma could score at this level.
Mitchell with the ball. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Kuzma. Lillard outside. Pass to MP. Pulls it. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for... Some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And MP is subbed in for Porter Jr. Kyle Kuzma out there with Gary Trent. Then it's MP. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Bucks trail by 10. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Clock at 4. Here's Rollins. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rollins has gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Jerome. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent with it. Picked up by Allen. Green against Trent. Lays it up and banks it in. Trent's got 6.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Jerome, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
2 minutes remaining.
Trent outside. 2 minutes. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
On the wing, Kuzma. Hunter covering. Pass to Rollins. To the middle. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Rollins.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Here's Jerome. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 11. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here is Green. Here's Jerome. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green, the pass to MP. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Pass to MP. Pulls up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Kuzma's got 14 points.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Pass to MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He's got 6.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's MP. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for MP. A big group.
I see him. Hey, come here.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. MP comes in for Lillard. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Strus. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Merrill. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. MP is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green is checked in. It's Merrill on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Prince is checked in for Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP outside. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Ooh, how sick was that guy? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Green against Porter. Out to Mobley. Pass to Merrill. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight. Merrill outside. Now here's Mobley. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by Merrill, no good. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland, and it's good for 2.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's MP, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Merrill outside. Poke loose. And they're pushing it up. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce,
can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big
All
D,
right.
no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help, help, help. Yep.
Stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Good.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Good. Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
MP from deep three-point land. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Hands it from downtown.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And Lillard kicks to MP. Takes the 3. Another miss by MP. New York's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. The tray. Knicks with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Trains the three-pointer. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
MP, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Bridges shot. Good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that...
A change. McBride's checked in. MP's checked in for the Bucks. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got MP. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Kuzma. At the elbow, it's MP. Clock at 4. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 10.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Lillard kicks to MP. From the arc. Another miss by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Traps in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
44-27.
Lillard, the pass to MP, looking to end the run, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
That's from
Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson against Lillard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Damian Lillard. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Hart. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the pass to MP. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 14 points for MP. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Bridges. He's got 15. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting it get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Haynes checked in for New York. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle, 4 seconds left, and it's good on the layup. McBride's got 20 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He put together
78. The Bucks.
Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Rollins. And it's MP in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Carefully misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to...
Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Achua. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. P.J. Tucker, who's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for MP.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Payne gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Shots good by Green.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Payne takes the 12-footer and hits. Payne's got 9 points here in the second half.
92-66.
And so MV will bring it up for Milwaukee. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Green kicks to Portis. Bridges against Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Payne passes to Towns. He's looking for Payne and finds him. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Prince. Shamet on the wing. 4 on the clock. Lets it go. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for P.J. Tucker. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Landry Shamet.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Portis kicks to Green. With the drive. Basket good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And stolen by MP. Payne grabs the board. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashford reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. And my one tip is, man, try something new. Promise you.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
Number 25.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And from Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. MP is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Lillard, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. MP no good. Now here's Barrett. Over MP. Shot is good by Barrett.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Pass to Lopez. Now MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. Lets it go from the wing. That shot off. Some solid defense from Barrett. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. MP shot is good.
From Dave.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Quickly against Lillard. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 3. Now Lillard, guarded by Quickly. Lillard passes to MP. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Now Barrett. The 3 from Quickly. Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Now here's Porter. 11 points for him last game against Boston. Prince against Barrett. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Porter finds Portis. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. Toronto leading by 4. Down low. Here's Dick. And he goes in for the dunk.
I like that pass from Barrett. Willing to do what's best for the team.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Dick. Outside Barrett. Back to Dick. Here's Mobo. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Shed. 3-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Shed. No made baskets yet. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3, Barrett. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Toronto out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Green. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, there's some vertical on display quickly, skying up for the jam.
Inside, here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And he sinks the second. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ingram against Green. Pass to Walter. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Jackson. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Lillard has a talent to move the ball. He's developed those sharp instincts.
Now here's Quickly. Give him 8. Barnes with it. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
That one on Barnes.
Second team foul.
Inside, Kuzma knows not to dial it back. If anything, get more aggressive.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shots.
That's good from Kuzma.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Abaji's checked in for Scotty Barnes. He does not get the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Jackson outside. Now here's Lillard. Rejected by Pirtle.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
He was all alone on that one. Agbaji's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Jackson to the left side wing. Lillard left side. And here's Lopez from the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Rollins in for Lillard. Here's Shed. No points yet. Boucher outside. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They host the Pistons after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rollins. The rebound by Shed. 1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. And again, Toronto no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-5 run. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Shed. Here's Agbaji. And here's Boucher. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
First one falls. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And Boucher drops them both. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Agbaji. Antetokounmpo covering. To the paint. Tries again. Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Another shot. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Rollins. And that one's good. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They're up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
So for the feed, the jam, Giannis. Well, Graham, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Barnes continues to show steady improvement as a distributor. Fantastic pass.
Pass to MP. Bertle grabs.